Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh my goodness, welcome back. Hey, look, welcome to Roycon's PC Gaming. I'm glad you all decided to see if there's anything else going on this very strange, deranged, weird, slightly non-entertaining channel. Is it maybe? I don't know. Does it matter? I don't know. Check it out. Where have I been? I've been definitely trying to play a bunch of games and get some content together because it's a lot going on. One of the most important things going on right now is OverPrime. I've definitely been waiting for that game. Of course, it's closed beta. This is the second closed beta that it's in. I've been playing a lot with that game, trying to get some footage together, just really trying to understand much of the game and just get a vibe for it. Because in this closed beta, of course, they want you to do the surveys, and of course, as we're playing these games, these beta tests for these games, we definitely want to bring input and trying to help the game move forward. All right, so that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about OverPrime today, right? Is anybody playing OverPrime? Anybody playing that MOBA? I'm sure somebody's playing it. Man, it's so awesome. First, let me say, they say they have worked a lot with the game as far as getting it to play on a lot of different PCs. So yeah, I've got a four actual processor, eight logicals, I believe. I've got a Zen 3. It's nothing special. I need to upgrade, obviously. I have a 3050 RTX, nothing special there. I need to upgrade, obviously. But with that being said, that's all I could afford to use right now. So that's what I'm running. Oh yeah, I've got 16 gigs of memory. It's a DDR4, I believe. Yeah, I know. So how is the game running, right? That's the major question, because a lot of people that are in the MOBAs, so let's just say this. So you've got four MOBAs out at this point in time that we play on PC and possibly on console. The one leading the charge is Smite. Everybody's familiar with Smite. That MOBA is kind of leading the charge. It's been in existence for a while, so of course it's leading the charge. And I still play Smite. I love Smite to death. I'm going to keep playing that game because I love it. Then we've got Fault, Fault. We have Predecessor. I have not dabbled in Predecessor yet. I'll probably be checking it out, but I haven't messed with it yet. And then there's OverPrime. So for me, that's four. It's four MOBAs. All right. So I'm playing the OverPrime. I'm in the playing the closed beta and second closed beta, and I'm enjoying it. There's a few things I want to talk about though. So yes, based on my specs with my computer right now, I'm running. I'm having to run, what is it, ultra quality setting on FSL or FLR, whatever it's called. I'm running my settings on average. I'm not running them on high or ultra, none of that. I'm running them on average. And I'm playing 1080p. I do have a widescreen, but I'm not running that. Obviously I don't have enough money to get high specs, so I'm running with what I got. So I'm running with the 1080p monitor, with a 144 refresh rate, but I'm not using it at 144. I'm using it around 60, and it looks pretty decent. It runs pretty smooth. There are moments where it seems a little glitchy, but not too often. It's like sparingly. All right, so that's the first thing. They do have minimum requirements. Maybe that's where I'm at. Maybe I'm at the minimum requirements. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't know. I'll have to look that stuff up. I didn't look it up, but there's minimum requirements. So yeah, that's the first thing. Is the game playable, right? Because everybody wants to get into the game, but they want to be like, is it playable? Is it going to be aggravating to me? So, again, I'm running it on average settings. I have it set, vertical sync set, so it's getting 60. Stable 60, and like I said, I do run the FSR or whatever it is at ultra ultra quality because I want it to look good. So with that being said, it runs pretty good, looks really good. I'm enjoying the game. Now, aside from that, let's talk about what I'm really thinking about the game. So first off, they have a few characters, and obviously because they can't just rush everything out, and this is closed beta, and they've got a good ways to go, probably, I'm assuming, and I wouldn't want them to rush anything out. But as of right now, they got a few characters out. Obviously there are, I guess the term is meta characters that people are going to constantly use over and over again. I'm not that person. By choice, I do like playing duo, and I do like playing I kind of like just playing duo, though. Let me just be honest. I'll play the jungle. It's okay with me. I'll play that. I'll also play mid lane. I'm not good at mid lane whatsoever, but I'll do it. And I even play solo lane, but I do enjoy duo because I like to kind of run support position. I like heals. I like buffs. That's kind of, you look how I play on Smite, obviously. That's the type of stuff I'm into. So that's just how I like to play the game. And so they've got like what, three or four supports, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that I'm sure in time we'll be getting more characters in the game, heroes to play as. So I'm not too stressed out about that. I'm patient. The game runs pretty good, looks really good. I'm enjoying it. So what else is going on with the game? So some of the things that I don't really vibe with. Well, first off, they've done some revamping to their item store, but it's to me it's like the original Paragon had ended up going to builds, and in which case you could set up builds, and then you can load up that build before you go in a match, and then all your items that you want to use are there, so you'll just pick them up because they're right in your view setup. That's your build that you're going to run this match. So I would say that would be something interesting if OverPrime could do that, is allow you to do builds outside of matchmaking, set up builds and save those builds, so that then you can pick a build that you want to run before you enter the match, and then it'll load up all the items that you run in that build, and then therefore you can just boom 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 real easy in and out, because there's nothing worse than getting to the item shop and you're looking around for what you're looking for, and it's like you're not used to it, and then even when you are used to it, you might be looking for something else because you got to do a totally different build. So setting up builds and be able to load them up is always a win-win in my book. So yeah, going back, porting back, and then doing the item shop, it can be very confusing. So they've done some adjusting to it, but to me, the item store, it's more like a data center than it is like come play me, enjoy the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want people to play the game and enjoy it, you've got to take all the technical stuff away from them at certain points. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the item store does look like a data spreadsheet, and it's like, it does, data spread. Who's really going to be coming into a game trying to look at a spreadsheet? So yeah, I do take a little issue with that. That could definitely be worked on. Maybe they could have a bar with like 5 or 6 bars that you click on, and they open up sub screens. Like, you'll have like maybe you'll have let's do 12 bars or 13 bars in a column, and then the first one would be like starter items, the second one would be like potions and stuff like that. Or you can put that in starter items. The second one would be something like almost similar to Smite. That something similar to Smite, because it makes it easier for you to find things when you're building on the fly. So if you got a main screen when you go into your item store, and that main screen has blocks, and you can pick on the block and then open up different things from there. You'll say, okay, well, I want to do a attack speed build right now. I want to focus on attack speed right now. So when you come into the item menu, you'll see there, you see in your list, you'll see crit, magic, you see a whole host of them. You'll see, oh, there it is right there. I want attack speed. So you'll boom, click attack speed, then all the attack speed items will show. And yes, it's something like that, but it's not really like that. I mean, the thought's there, but again, it's almost like looking at a freaking spreadsheet. So I would say the item shop needs to be turned more into a gamer's item shop and not a coder's item shop. It kind of seems right now like I'm looking at, not, I mean, we do understand code is talking about numbers and letters. I get that, and just phrases and I get that. What I'm saying is, from somebody designing a game, a developer, it seems like we're looking at an item shop base for a developer. So that definitely needs some work, in my opinion. Now, something else that a little strange to me in the game. So they have areas where you can be invisible, and so that, I mean, I don't think it's necessary. It seems to be like maybe it's fun, but when you're kind of trying to do the point of the game, it's really like it's something else to worry about. You know what I'm saying? And then with them having that portal that allows you to jump from one side of the screen to the other, and then with them allowing you to hit the shift key and then go into I guess you can call it run mode or whatever. It seems like they've got a lot of features packed into the game, which in my opinion, just my opinion, it kind of seems like it's doing more harm than good. Maybe it's kind of what it seems like. Like for instance, I'm running away, but then I can hit shift and really run away. It's like that I know they want you to use that to get to where you're going, but it's like when I port back to the main location, so I can go to item shop, as soon as I come out, I'm already getting that boost of speed. That makes sense, you know what I'm saying? And so then after that, I don't have that boost of speed, right? That makes sense. But at any given time, while I'm not in battle mode, I can actually hit shift and just run off. Just imagine I'm getting ganked, and I use my escape, and then it's like, all right, I'm just far enough away to hit shift, and then boom, I can run away. You know what I'm saying? That's good, but at the same token, it's not good. It kind of seems to me like it's going to really lengthen the game out. And that's just something that I'm wrestling with. I'll continue to play the game, and it could be something else going on. Maybe that's why it's bothering me. But right now, it just seems like it's kind of unnecessary. Like I could really play the game without that. And that's just my opinion. The portal to go from one side to the other side, I think that's an excellent idea. You can get ganked that way. I totally get that. And if you're not paying attention, you can get ganked. One thing I do take another issue with is the item to allow you to see enemies. What's this item called? Oh my goodness. It lasts very short. Like I'm like, what did it last like 10 seconds and disappear, or was it a shot? What is this? If it's a short use, I think maybe it should have like a 15-20 second use or 30-second use, because you're really in a match for a long time. These matches last an hour, upwards an hour. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be prepared to toss an hour of your time away to play a match. Sometimes you might be in a crazy match that ends in 20 minutes, but more than anything, I think you're going to end up in that hour-long match. All right. So, and that's when you have two teams playing strat. So that happens, and it's like, well, 5-10 seconds, and now that totem is gone. I can't see what's going on, So to me, it seems like maybe that thing should run 20, 30, 40 seconds or something. It's just really short to me. So, the second that the time you put it out there, boom, it's gone. Like, what just happened? I've got no more eyes in the sky. All right, and that's one of the major things about a MOBA is you can drop those things to pay attention to what's going on. Somebody's coming to your lane. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, your teammates can message, hit the oh my gosh, I can't think. Now I'm tied up for words. You see what I'm saying? But they have those in-game features where you can point out what's coming to your lane, so on and so forth. But me personally, I'm just wow. To me, the key binding isn't there. So it's a lot like, for instance, items. You can't keybind the item slots right now. That's confusing to me because, I play with a mouse that has buttons on it, and I'm like, and then not even that, the mouse, but I just want to put the keys where I want to put the keys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you're not allowing me to have my keybinds to put stuff wherever I want to. You know what I'm saying? So another thing is like, if I can't change my keybinds, then I've got to figure out a way to get my fingers to the keys I need to use to do call outs and everything else. All right. Now, while we're talking about that, I'll say this. I didn't see an in-game chat feature, like a VoIP or anything. I didn't see that, and I think that would be something interesting to add to the match, so you can talk with your group. And if you don't want to talk in the group, you can mute your mic, but you can still hear the team calling things out. Because I do feel like when there's a good team leader on your team calling stuff out VoIP over the system, you can just follow with what they're saying, and it makes sense to me. It's a plus plus. But I didn't see that. Maybe that's a feature they haven't added into the game yet, but I hope they do. And with that being said, also, I know when it comes to having in-game chat like that, you get hostile players. And I'll say this, I haven't seen it yet, but when it comes to hostile players, the way to deal with that is allow, like in Smite, you can report, you can select different things you want to say about the teammates at the end of the match. And so I would say have a have a choice of items that you can click that will go to each character. So for instance, at the end of the match, you've got great team player, great leader. You can put toxic. You put you select the toxic button if the person was very toxic in the match. The person played very good. The person was a great leader. And have those items selectable under each character. So then the players playing in that match can then start to rate the other players that they're playing with. And then that rating will then allow the developer, in my opinion, to put those poorly rated players in the group with other poorly rated players, so that those toxic players will be stuck being toxic to themselves, and other people that enjoy playing the game that aren't toxic will be able to have fun in the game. So that's just an idea to think about. Developers with OverPrime, that's just something to think about. And I hope you see some good things in that and apply some of that stuff, because that will work. So I would love to see VoIP, and I would also love to see a rating system at the end of each match, and then also able to, what the rating system would do it. The rating system would do it. We don't need to vote. The rating system would do it. You can rate the players you play with. That'll do it. What else? So, oh my gosh, some of the players are definitely not balanced well at all. Scud. Oh my God, Scud is out of control. So one of the things with Scud is he's got a rocket launcher, and I'm like, oh my God, he's halfway. I mean, the distance between Scud's rocket launcher and the player is ridiculous. How far that rocket launcher shoots. I'm like, wow, this guy's got it all. This is the full package on this hero. You know what I'm saying? He's got the rocket launcher. He's got that long shoot through anything ultimate skill. The other one, which is the little shocker, the one that knocks you back, that's really not a big deal, but it's helpful to help him get away. What's the other one? It's another one he used. I can't be too sure about it right now, but I know that rocket launcher is ridiculous. The distance is too high on Scud's rocket launcher. You hear me? It is too high. And so, yeah. Wow, you got to really tame that guy. When you're playing a Scud and they know what they're doing with that rocket launcher, I'm just saying, when they know what they're doing, you're going to have some issues for somebody who know what they're doing with Scud, because right now, Scud has got so much distance on his attacks, it's ridiculous. Yeah, but what else is going on with that game? So the matches can be very long. A lot of people get toxic and quit the match. You know what I'm saying? And so when they quit the match, you might end up 3v5. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, at that point, I think once you have two people disconnect from any side, I think it should be an automatic game cancel, because then you're looking at possibly 45 minutes to an hour of a match that you really don't have a shot at winning, mainly because the player gap, 2-3 players versus 5, you know what I'm saying? So there should maybe something in there that just stops the match when you lose 2 players. This is like an automatic match over, game over, redo match, or redo game. So that would be interesting too, something they could possibly look at adding in the future, because it doesn't make sense to continue playing 3v5. It doesn't make sense. What else? Other than that, I'm enjoying the game. As far as we go right now, that's about all I really got to say about the game. I'm enjoying it. It looks really good. I'm waiting for more heroes to be released. I know there's a new hero released today, Narabash from Paragon. I don't know what the name is, Undar or something like that. I don't know, Uul or something. I don't know, but it's pretty much Narabash. So, anyways, I know he released today. So that's definitely something. I'm going to jump in and play. 'Cause like I said, I love playing support. But anyways, yeah, man, the game is really looking good right now. I don't know if anybody else is having issues with actual gameplay. Like I said, I don't have the best computer. I really don't have that much money in this computer like I should to be running games like this. But I mean, I got it on average settings, and I've got my FS whatever it is set to ultra quality, and I'm getting 60 frames per second. It's running pretty smooth. Every now and then you'll see that glitch, but that's more stuff to be worked on with the actual game being developed. But it runs pretty good. But if anybody's having problems with the game running, please post that stuff in the comments box, man, because I'd like to know how everybody else is seeing the game and playing the game. And I really want to know what everybody else thinks about the game. And I really want to, see some comments on what's some of the changes that this game might really need to look into. So, yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I hope you all are enjoying the game. I'm going to keep on playing the game throughout the rest of this closed beta. I think it ends on the 11th. And, yeah, I'm really into it. So, of course, you're going to see me playing this game even when it releases, because yeah, it's a pretty good game. So I'll catch you all in the next video.